Right, this is Minter Maths Stage 2, which involves BIDMAS. So the first thing to note with BIDMAS is we've got B, which is our brackets. So if there's any brackets in the calculation, we'll do those first. I are your indices, so that might be a squared, it could be a square root or a cube root, anything like that. We'll do it before anything else. D is obviously division, but also there is multiplication. And the reason I put the two of them together is they're equally important. So if, for example, multiplication came before division, then I'd do that first. We read it left to right along the page. And lastly, it's the exact same story with A addition and S subtraction. So it'll be whichever one of these two comes first as I read it from left to right. That's what I'll do first. Let's do a couple of examples. On the first one here, we've got 8 multiplied by 6 plus 2. Well, I don't have brackets, I don't have indices, don't have division. I do have multiplication, so I'll do that first. 8 times 6 is 48, and I'm adding a 2, which is pretty straightforward. I've only got one calculation left. My answer is 50. For B, on this one, I've got multiplication, I've got addition, but I've also got these brackets. So, given that B is first, we do the brackets first, which is 8, and then I need to multiply that by 3. 3 times 8 is 24, and that's it done. For part C, here I've got addition, and then I've got an indice. So here we'll see that addition comes before indices come before addition. 6 squared is 36, and I'm adding an 8 onto it. It's 6 squared is 36 because it's 6 multiplied by 6. 8 plus 36 is 44. Now on part D, I've got addition and subtraction. If I look at my BIDMAS, addition and subtraction are equally important, but I'll do whichever one comes first as I read left to right. Addition comes first, so it's 7, take away the 4. And my answer is 3. For part E, I'll look at I don't have brackets, I don't have indices, I don't have division, I do have multiplication, so I'll do that first. 6 times 2 is 12, and I'm left with 8 take away 12. Be careful on this one. It's 8 take away 12. So I'm going to end up in the negatives. Think of your number line. If you're at 8 on the number line, you go back 12 places. You end up at minus 4. For F, I do have brackets, so I'm going to do those first. Again on this one, it's 3 take away 4. So I'm taking a bigger number away from a smaller number, which means I'm going to end up with a negative. It's going to be negative 1 plus the 4 on the outside. Minus 1 plus 4 is 3, or a positive 3 if you want to put it in. For G, I don't have brackets, I don't have indices, no division, no multiplication. I do have addition, but if you remember, it's equally important to subtraction. So I got to see which one of these comes first as I read the question left to right. Reading it from left to right, subtraction comes first, so I will do that first. 8 take away 6 is 2, and I'm adding another 2 onto it. So my answer is 4. Lastly, for H, again, I don't have brackets, I don't have indices, I do have division. So I'm going to do the division first. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 3 plus 1 gives me an answer of 4. And that is how you do BIDMAS.